All right, Lord, let's pray. Lord, we just declare that your name is power. And God, I just stand both in awe and gratitude that in that power, Lord, that could have been used to crush us, Lord, you use that power to lift us up out of the pit of our brokenness, our arrogance, our wanderings, our helplessness. God, you have applied all of the power that you have, all power.
Hello, my name's John. I'm one of the pastors here at Newbridge, and so glad to have you joining us online. You're welcome here. I hope that this sermon is helpful and is encouraging to you, no matter what's going on in life or no matter where you're at in your spiritual journey.
Just want to thank again you guys for coming and leading us in worship. What a privilege and a joy it is to be able to serve with friends from this community and be reminded that we are part of one big church. And so, yeah, it's a real joy. Glad that you're here with us. I'm just super excited to be back. I think I'm going to say some of these things a little bit out of order. I'm sorry, but super excited. Yeah. Glad that you're here. We'll try to go in order. Glad that you're here with us. And if you are new or newer to Newbridge, today after this service, if it's not raining, we'll be out on the patio by one of those tables with the umbrella. If it is, then we'll probably be kind of hanging inside near that area. But just a quick opportunity to do an informal meet and greet for any of you who are new or newer to Newbridge, and a chance to meet you, a chance to do some introductions, hear any questions that you might have about the church, and really any questions that you have, they're all game. And no pitch for you, nothing like that, no presentation, just an informal chance to meet you. Would love that opportunity. So please do plan on just meeting us out there on the patio for a few minutes after this service. What I was starting to say is that I'm just excited to be back with you. For last week, Shauna and I, my wife, along with Trisha and Jack Olson, were a part of taking some of our high school students to Mexico to serve for a week. And I'm just so excited to tell you how great the team did, how fantastic the students. Like, I'm just blown away by their attitude, their hearts, the way they engaged in every part of the trip. And so it was just such a joy. And we're going to be sharing about that on August 4th. We'll have the students and the team sharing. So please don't miss that day. It'll be a chance to hear from them directly. And we thank you for your prayers and for all the different ways that you sent the team there. But it was really an incredible time. I feel very filled up and excited from it. I'm also just super thankful for those who have stepped in all the different ways over the last couple of weeks to continue ministering to us as a church and our community. And so that's lots of you who did that. And thank you. I was excited for Pastor Jeff. I think for him to be able to preach a couple of weeks ago, and hope that you enjoy getting a chance to meet him a little bit more and hear from him. And just wanted to give you that quick update that they're actually packing up their U-Haul today. And Jeff starts out on the drive from Southern California tomorrow morning, plans to arrive Tuesday. And then Heidi and the boys are flying in Wednesday. And so really excited to welcome them and to just, surround them with our church family. Again, thank you for how you've been doing that already in various ways, especially when they've been with you special time. Wanted to put that on your radar so you can be praying for them and you can be knowing that's happening. Big moves are tough, especially with little kids. But all the logistics and the goodbyes, all that stuff is hard. And so we want to be praying for them and welcoming them. There are some people who are working to do some specific things like filling the pantry and fridge and getting a few other just basic items to help them come into a house that says, we're ready for you to be here. So if that's something you want to be a part of, you can let me know, and I'll get you in contact with Ellen Joss, who is the person coordinating that. Or if you already know Ellen and how to get in contact with her, you can go straight to her. So wanted to let you know about that. I'm excited today that we've got a couple of little ones that we are going to be dedicating. And so Scott and Claudia, if you guys are here. All right, awesome. Yeah. If you guys want to come on forward with Constantine and Eleanor, we would love to have you guys come forward. Baby dedication is this really meaningful time for us as a church to be able to recognize the gift that children are from the Lord, especially when they're just like days old. Eleanor, like days old. Like how many days are we talking? 4 days old. All right, so I know some of you are just like going on, and then you've got this handsome dude, 4 years old, right? Constantine. So we're just recognizing that children are. I don't want to stand between you guys. But that children are a gift from the Lord. And so when we do talk about baby dedication, that's one thing we're doing. We're saying, Lord, these little ones are a gift from you, and we receive them as such. We recognize the blessing and the gift that they are. And then as parents, you're saying, and it's our heart and our desire to raise them, recognizing that you, Lord, have given them to us, and that we want to raise them to know you, Lord, and to follow you. And so everything you can do humanly possible as parents in your role to do that, intentionally investing in them and pointing them to Jesus. It's also an opportunity for us as a church to be reminded that we are far more than a service that meets on Sunday mornings and goes through some motions, sings some songs, and goes about our separate ways. But rather the Bible uses words like community and family to recognize that we're all a part of this together. And it's our desire to be a support to you, to be an encouragement to you, to be people that you can call on and can draw on, whether that's an example or that's practically like, hey, we need a date night and we need some people to help watch our kids. So, or would you help us if we're raising them? We don't know what to do in this season. We need some wisdom from people who have been down this road. And so it's our opportunity to just say that you're not in this alone. And so we're privileged and honored to be given an opportunity to celebrate Constantine and Eleanor. And she's really good. Yeah. And so can we just pray over you guys as right? So Lord, thank you for Scott and for Claudia, for their sweet family. Constantine, we pray for Eleanor that you would raise them to know you, that you would draw them into yourself at an early age, you would make them strong in their generation to stand for you in ways that are both loving and truthful and point others to you. And as a church family, God, would you help us to be the kind of church that recognizes opportunities to step in and to support and encourage and be a part of the journey. Would you help us, Lord, to be more than a separate people, but to be a family who sees and loves well together. So we thank you for what it means to recognize and to welcome these beautiful children into New Bridge. We do so with such gratitude. In Jesus' name. Great. All right, would you just celebrate with us? Yeah, absolutely. I'm going to invite Pastor Tom to come on up and lead us in the reading of our scripture. So go ahead and